Odds are if you just click this video, you're new to sniping, want to learn more tips, or just clicking to click. Whatever the reason you clicked, I'm here, and I'll be here to explain it to you. Odds are if you clicked on the video, you don't have much MT right now, and you want to snipe new cards and good cards. But if you have no MT, you're gonna have to work your way up. I've done that multiple times before in other videos, if you want to go check those out, but that's besides the point. Right now, the cheapest Dark Matter card is going for around 3.7, and in order to make profit off of this card, because 2K takes 10% tax off of when you buy and resell a card, it takes 10% off. In order to make profit, you would have to lower this down to 3. I would lower it down to 3,000. And then no matter what, it's a snipe, personally. But the lowest you could probably put it, the highest you could probably put it is 3.4. 3.4 and you should be set. Perfect. And if you do that, you just start refreshing. By refreshing, it's the easiest way to do it is to hit X and just pause, and it just... The best way to do it is with your pointer finger and your thumb. That's the way that I do it. It's the way I've always done it. And I've gotten snipes that have made me a couple thousand MT, all the way to before I've gotten a snipe that made me 1,000,000 MT. I've made a video about that snipe too. Also, filters have ups and downs. I found a filter in the last NBA game where I made 1,000,000 MT in just about 3 hours, I think it was. And yeah, you could have amazing luck, or you can have terrible luck. On to the next tip. Odds are if you clicked on this video, it's because you have no experience with sniping at all. Which, I was in your shoes once, and I was looking for videos, and I never found the right video to explain it. I'm always live once a day at minimum. I've been trying to be live, be consistent about it. So if anything in this video confuses you and you need help, or you have questions or anything else, just see if I'm live. If I'm not, then leave a comment on one of my videos. See, that was a snipe. Barely, but you make profit. The reason I know I make profit is because the cheapest one's going for around 32. So if I sell this for 32, it'll take 3.2k off, and 3.2 would leave me with 800 MT profit. Is it a lot? No, but it's enough to make me a little bit of profit. I normally don't like doing that because it's only 800 MT profit, but on little filters, that's all you're gonna get for profit. But back to the tips. If you might not have the attention span to sit on a filter for 3, 4, 5 hours, but that's how people that are really good at sniping get the amazing snipes you see all over the place. It's always a little bit of clickbait, because you think, oh, the video is only 10 minutes long. That means that if I spend 10 minutes on a filter, I should get what he gets, which isn't entirely true. My recommendation to build up the amount of time you spend on a filter is just do it little by little every day. I wouldn't recommend I'm gonna sit down today and try to get 5 hours in on a filter, unless you have the attention span for that, but most people do not. I had to work my way up to be able to sit on filters for 2, 3, 4 hours. Also, you might be here because you don't have the time. You don't have the time to sit on a filter. You wanna know what I would do about that? Spend not a couple hours, maybe you only have 10 minutes a day. It could take any amount of time to see a snipe on a filter. Like, I could hop on the endgame filter right now and see an endgame snipe for 500 MT. I also could sit on that filter for 7 hours and just be unfortunate and not see a single one. It's uncontrollable. So as long as you put any amount of time into the filter, eventually it'll pay off. It might take longer if you're only spending 10, 20 minutes a day to finally see that snipe, that amazing snipe that you've been looking for, but if that's all you have to spend on the filter, do it. Don't be discouraged because you spent one day doing 10, 15 minutes. Because that's just not like a fair understanding. So, if you really feel like putting in the time and effort into sniping, you should start off by trying to sit on it for short periods of time and then growing up. And for the final little tip I have with the price that you want a sniper card, because I get a lot of questions about how much should I snipe this card for. For example, this Manu, he's going for 31,000 right now, 32,000, 31,000, give or take. So that means that if you slide the numbers all over 1, so like if you were to take away 1 0, that's how much MT you would be losing if you resold the card for that amount at the moment. So for this one, I would be losing 3,120 MT. That's the amount of the 10% tax that gets taken out. And people ask me, how do you figure out what you want to snipe a card at? I will normally say that this is closer to losing 4,000 MT than it is to losing 3,000. So I always push the number up 1. I round it everything up. So I would be losing 4,000. So in reality, I would like to sit at 27. I would be comfortable sitting at a 27,000 MT filter and hopefully getting a snipe. And that goes for lower. If it's at 21,000, I would bump it up to 3,000 and I would set it at 17,000. If it's at 50,000, I would bump it up to 60 and sit on a 24. Because it's just easier, and then you make that profit you've been looking for. And if you finally see a card, when you see a card, it's worth it than you buying a card for 3,000 MT where you make 100 MT profit. And in that time where that card's selling and you don't have enough to keep sniping, something pops up that goes for 3 million. Like, it's just way better if you do it the cheapest way possible. I know that this video may be a little bit confusing. Maybe it makes perfect sense to you. I don't know. But once again, if you have any comments, anything you want to say, or have questions about, or like what filters, if you want to find out filters to go on, I'm going to be posting a filter video later today. Or if you want to see snipe challenges, I have a whole playlist about snipe challenges. If you want to see pack openings on these new packs, I did a video on that too. Just snoop around my channel, find more things that you can find interesting. And if you like this kind of content and you want to learn more about sniping and how to do it better and how to get more MT in general, click the subscribe button. I post videos like this daily or weekly, depending on average I post one every week. And that's all. Thank you for watching this long. If you sit on filters long enough, you can get snipes like this, which aren't amazing. They're not terrible. The Apollo for 100k gave me, I want to say, 1,000 MT profit, but it was still profit. Would I snipe him again? Probably not. But that's besides the point. I forgot to end this in the beginning of the video, but I would just like to say thank you for 460 subscribers. I know it's a weird number, but it's just a cool number to hit. We're still on the road to 500. If we could hit that soon, within the next week, that would be amazing as well. I think I'm going to extend the requirements for the 24-hour stream till next Sunday, because I really wasn't fair that I started halfway through the week with that. So by next Sunday, if I'm at 500 subs, I will do a 24-hour stream. I'm also going to try to be really consistent with posting videos every single day. I'm going to try to post 2 videos a day. The second video that's going to be posted today is going to be a snipe filter video, which I know you've probably seen a million of, but some people like to watch them. So I'm going to post that, and I just want to say thank you for all the support. Peace out.